It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm on my way to Pedal to pick up the Brompton G-Line again. I'm taking it out for a little spin in the snow. I'm pretty sure that the Brompton G-Line has thicker tires than the bike I'm riding right now, and it has fenders, which means my butt's not gonna get any more wet than it is now. All good things. It's gonna be great. And this time, I'm prepared for a nice long ride. I'm bringing this little bag here. This is my Brompton bag. It clips onto the luggage block. And in there I've got some tea, I got my book, a chair, a little folding chair, sketchbook, all the essentials for a nice sit by the lake. I'm hoping that the trails at Tommy Thompson Park are still pretty snowy because that's what I want to experience on the G-Line today. And also because I don't really want to ride in the slush. It's gross. It's gross. Look at this stuff. Who wants to ride in that other than me? And not even me. This is the kind of day we're dealing with. Our soup of the day, coffee. What do you think of that color combo? That's pretty out there. Okay, I got my tea in here. Got my chair, got my sketchbook, my book. I'm all set. I think these tires will do a lot better than mine, and it's got disc brakes. Is it possible to have a crush on a bike shop? Pedal has cargo bikes and folding bikes, and I just love weird bikes. It's the best. Let's go. I mean, it's a huge difference. As soon as you step on this thing, to be fair, I was riding a single speed just a moment ago. Single speed with thin tires, and now I'm like, just cruising along. I kind of feel like I'm sitting on the couch. So it'll be good to get on a trail. This is the kind of weather we're dealing with here. Look at my foot. Look at my foot. Can you see my foot? Why can't I see my foot? Slushmageddon? Slush hell? I'll find something funnier. I'm pretty funny sometimes. Ah, nature. Smokestacks and slush. I'm having fun, but I feel a little bad because I'm taking this beautiful green machine through the snow, through the slush, and it's like, like the display model, and now it's not really on display. Brakes are feeling very responsive, gears nice and smooth, shifting is very smooth, and the fenders, nobody ever talks about fenders. So right now they are saving my butt from being a wet butt. Nobody wants a wet butt. Well, I don't want a wet butt. I shouldn't make assumptions about wet butts, Other people cycle in the winter too, not just me. Dashing through the snow. Woo-hoo. This kind of snow is about as dangerous as it gets, really, in Toronto. Really packed, very difficult to pedal through and stop and turn, but it's feeling a lot better than my bike, so I feel pretty safe. Not really sure why I went this way. I don't usually bike through here, but it's kind of fun. Soon I'll be down at the water. These bike lanes are a mess. Probably safer to go on the road. It's a beautiful day. Okay, back into civilization of a nice bike lane. It takes a little while to get to, nice trails when you live in the city. This one I'm going to, Tommy Thompson Park, also known as the Leslieville Spit, is about, I think, 7 or 8 kilometers away. Hey, look, it's that big tower. I've lived in this city probably about 8 or 9 years, and I'm never down here. I don't know why I came down this way, but I did. Let's look at the bike. I thought that the fenders would be full of snow and slush, but they're fine. It seems like there's pretty good clearance, and the grip itself it's so much better than my bike. I really can't say or compare about how it should or shouldn't be, but it just feels a lot sturdier than what I usually am riding on, so that's great. Riding down Spadina is probably one of the worst routes you could take to get down to the water, but that's what I did today. Whoa, I've never been down to the lake and actually seen how frozen it gets. Look at those ice chunks. if it gets any colder, there's gonna be ice chunks on this bike too. I keep stopping on the way to my destination, but I can't help but admire these massive slabs of ice. I never really see these because I don't bike here during the day, and it's been really cold for the last like week, really. Scenes like that make winter and winter riding special. It's not like a chore when you have these sort of strange moments like that. One of the nice things about trying new bikes is that I start to daydream a little bit about the right bike and all the features it has. So getting to try new bikes is always such a treat because I get to start to think a little bit about, okay, what would I take from this? What would I take from that other bike to make the best all-rounder, maybe the best commuter? I always love these colorful, massive ships. And of course, we got the yellow bridge now. Not that I recommend it, but you can pedal no-handed on a Brompton. Having a bag on the front definitely makes it a lot easier. Watch me eat shit right now. Okay, somebody's got like a kayak or a rowboat. That's awesome. When you have winter like you do in Canada, and in Toronto it's pretty mild, but you always see people still going for it, you know? Like surfing in Lake Ontario apparently is the best in the winter, or whatever that person's boat was for. I mean, it's cold out, but that's what wetsuits are for, I guess. And, you know, some people tell me I'm a bit wild for biking in the winter, but I just go for it now. It's kind of my normal. Might have some more frozen ice up ahead. Still got the sailboat in the water. I wonder if anybody's on it. Did you guys catch anything? Nothing? I got the whole trail to myself. Soon I'll be arriving at Tommy Thompson Park, aka Leslieville Spit, a land of no cars, bird sanctuaries, strange but beautiful brick sculptures, a cool lighthouse, shoreline of Lake Ontario. Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but another cyclist just gave me the head nod, and then I took my other hand off the handlebars to wave to a driver waiting to pass that gave me the thumbs up. It's the little things, you know? Oh yeah, here we go. All right, I made it to the spit, and there's lots of snow because there's no cars here, there's no plowing. So I think it will be pretty slippery. I'm gonna go on a really light gear and see how far I can make it. Oh shit. This is studded tire territory. I'm probably gonna have to turn around. I think this is a nature group, maybe. Okay, I think I found the ticket. You gotta ride in the deep snow. The packed snow is too slippery without studded tires. This is a little better, but I am working up a sweat. So it's manageable to ride out here, but I would not recommend it. Like, I can do it, but unfortunately I don't think I'll be enjoying my tea by the lake. Okay, you could call me naive. There's a lot of snow here and it is a bumpy ride. I think I'm gonna stop, have some tea, probably turn around. It's hard to say I gotta stop, you know? Like to say, well, my goal was to get to the tip of the spit, have some tea by the lake with my chair, but I don't think that's today. I'm pretty stubborn though, so. Ow. Scorching hot. So I'll try and keep going. for another like 5 minutes and then probably turn around. Who knows, maybe it'll get better. I made it to the lake, technically. But I'm stopping here. Call it a sign of maturity that I know when to call it quits. I must be getting old. But at least I got to see the water. I can have my tea here, enjoy the sunlight, come back another day to finish the trail. Maybe I should set up over here. But I want to go see these icicles. Not too cold. These rocks are basically ice. So let's go back to safety. Slowly, slowly. Okay, got my little, got the legs set up. Sun's coming out for me too, just as I sat down. How you doing, buddy? Good? Good. There's like a group of 30 people just on the other side of the bushes here. I biked past them on the way in. I think they're doing like a nature walk or a bird observation walk. I'm pretty sure they're just watching me stumble through the snow with a bike, talking to myself, to the camera, trying to go close to the water, setting up this chair. Yeah. I'm still a little self-conscious. I'm getting to zero. I'll get to zero soon where I just don't care anymore, but that day is not yet here. Thankfully, I am... Oh! This is probably the best service I've ever used. Oh. I am getting closer to being just my plain old weird self. My lips are gonna be burnt for a week. Okay, back to reality. Let's get this guy up. Oh, that was very nice, very tranquil. I guess I'll try and ride a little bit, see if I can make it any farther back. Well, I definitely wouldn't have made it this far on my regular Brompton, or even the single speed that I rode to Pedal today. I guess I am a little disappointed I didn't get to make it all the way there today though, to the end of the spit. I'm fishtailing quite a bit. Woo! Oh. All right, made it out. I kind of like the way my shoes look like this. That could be a new style, right? All right, let's go. Back on pavement, feels great. Well, I think that's about it for today. Thanks for joining, and thanks to my friends at Pedal for lending me the Brompton G-Line again. Gave me a great excuse to ride across town, through the snow, through the slush, through the busy streets. But I'm gonna call it a day there before I get back to those streets. Woo, bumpy. Thanks for coming along. Bikes are just the beginning.